Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is on its way, and the long-awaited game is set to be released in late April in 2022. Stalker 2 was originally announced in 2010 and was supposed to be released in 2012, but was cancelled. The first-person survival shooter has been a decade-long wait for fans of the series, so in today's video we're going to discuss everything we know so far about Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. To begin with, anyone who just plays PlayStation will have to give this game a miss because it's only going to be released for PC and Xbox users. Sorry about that, guys. But Stalker 2 is set in a fictional version of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and the massive nuclear power plant has exploded again. The mysterious disaster causes supernatural events to occur and results in dangerous beasts and mutated animals to roam the post-apocalyptic map. As a result of the catastrophic second explosion at Chernobyl, powerful artifacts were created which hold special powers. Because of how valuable these artifacts are, people began sneaking into the exclusion zone in search for these items to sell them to the outside world. Regarding the story, currently that's all we know. We don't know why we are there other than because of these artifacts, and we don't know what we'll find once we are there. My guess is that we'll go to the exclusion zone to look for these artifacts, but over time the story will develop and we'll realise someone is behind that second explosion and we'll get caught up in some sort of a conspiracy. That's my guess anyway. As well as this, decisions we make throughout the game are said to legitimately change the outcome of how the story unfolds, which is always fun to add into an RPG because it makes for a more immersive experience. For the first time in the Stalker series, this game is going to have a fully open world map. It's going to measure at 64 square kilometres, which is roughly half the size of the Witcher 3's map and roughly twice the size of Skyrim's. So I think it's safe to say we're going to see and be able to explore an absolutely huge map. This is great news for me because I love exploring vast and detailed maps, so we know the map is going to be big, now we just have to hope it's going to be detailed and unique. As you're exploring the dangerous open world, expect to have to loot and rob items which will be vital to survive. Stalker 2 has included survival mechanics such as hunger, sleep, bleeding and radiation effects. I think this is going to be very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2's survival system, where it's important to get sleep and vital to get food in order to keep your character's stats at peak performance. I don't think you'll have to necessarily hunt for your food like you do in Red Dead, but I can see something similar being used, but I'm not sure what. If I'm being honest, I wasn't that big of a fan of Red Dead hunting, as it was so detailed I feel like it kind of lured me away from the story, but if Stalker 2 can improve on what I feel Red Dead 2 got wrong, the whole survival mechanics could work really well. For anybody who's wondering, there will be some form of multiplayer experience that will be released not long after launch, but we don't yet know what that is, nor can I see it being that impressive. I feel that the bulk of everyone's time will be spent on the solo campaign, but you never know. The game will also be mod supported, and the creators have said that they are fully committed to making modding as simple as possible from day one, so I can see it being very similar to Skyrim's modding system where mods are easily accessible from the main menu and you just simply apply the mods that you want to use. And another thing I feel that's really important to mention, as it might put a lot of people off, is that the game, it's not really clear what language the game will be in. As you can see from the clips that are in the video, there's English subtitles as they're speaking Russian or Ukrainian. From one source, the game developers have said that they're confident that the original language will give players the best experience, while another suggests that the game can be played in 3 different languages, so I don't really know what's going on there. Personally, for me, that puts me off slightly because I'm there to play a game and I'm not really a fan of reading subtitles, but hopefully that gets cleared up before release for everyone. Make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this game, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any future content.